Welcome to Pebble Beach. My name is Rob Dickinson. I'm the founder of Singer Vehicle Design, and we're at the 18th hole at Pebble Beach. We are launching our dynamic and lightweighting study, trying to innovate and trying to celebrate the most important sports car in the world, the Porsche 911. This was a client-inspired attempt to take our work of 10 years and understand if we could go any further with the participation of a Formula One team. Pebble Beach means magnificence, doesn't it? I mean, on Sunday we're going to be here with the finest automobiles on planet Earth. The opportunity that we had with the great folks here at Pebble to have the official North American debut of the car here was wonderful. We thank them from the bottom of our heart. I would never imagine one of our cars being on the stage here at Pebble Beach. So for other people to think that it's worthy of it is humbling, really, very much so. So we're super excited to be here. Of course, the heart of the car is the engine, and that's where the work started on taking the magnificent Hans Metzger designed engine and seeing what else it was capable of. The big stride we made was to change the cylinder heads to improve the combustion and the breathing of the engine and the efficiency of the engine. Something that's not easy to do in terms of containing heat on an air-cooled engine. It's one of the reasons Porsche abandoned it themselves in the 90s and went to water cooling for all sorts of sensible reasons of emissions and noise and everything else. We had the opportunity to try and get under the skin of one of the most iconic pieces of aerodynamic addenda in automotive law, which is the 1973 RS ducktail. You might notice a roof splitter on the car which helps that ducktail work. We have profound underbody aerodynamics working as well. It's obviously something the Formula One team know a lot about. So there was many hundreds of hours in the virtual wind tunnel, understanding where we could improve the aerodynamics, where we could get meaningful downforce on the car without putting huge, big wings on the car. We wanted to keep the shape iconic, keep the shape Porsche, and again use the benefits of hindsight and modern material science to improve the aerodynamics in a way which is appropriate for a 200-mile-an-hour car. The whole adventure, which has been 4 years in the making, was stupid. It's a stupid thing to try and do. It doesn't make any sense. The cars have to be monumentally expensive, which breaks our heart. It's going to be a limited run of 75 cars at a very high price, which is unavoidable. But it's worth it. I don't know why it's worth it, it just is worth it. I can't afford one of these cars, and no one at Singer can. But the fact is that we are living vicariously through the passion and the belief of some very, very smart individuals that luckily are our clients, who inspired us to do this. And thank God that they did. I think the world is a better place for people attempting to do things like this. I think that we're celebrating Porsche in the best way that we possibly can.
Welcome to Pebble Beach Concours Elegance. I'm Davy Jones here with Jaguar. We're here on the concept lawn with the I-Pace E-Trophy car. It's based on our production car, the I-Pace. We have the E-Trophy I-Pace that's going to race in a spec series for Jaguar along with the Formula E Championship. So the development of this car is by SVO, Jaguar Special Vehicle Operations. They've taken the I-Pace production car and they have lightened it. They put in some different suspension in off of our Project 8 car that's been very popular, that you can actually adjust it, raise it and lower it. It has a different aero package on it. It has a power curve that's been developed by the Formula One Williams team to give it a little better power curve, torque, and so on. But it's got 2 electric motors, each producing 197 horsepower and 512 foot-pounds of torque. And I gotta tell you, it is loads of fun. You can drive along 20, 50, 80 mile an hour, and when you go wide open on the accelerator, it's instant torque. So it's a little bit, you got to learn as a driver to learn how to really drive the vehicle with the regenerative braking and to conserve your 90 kilowatt battery. But the car dynamically is beautiful to drive. Yeah, the atmosphere here at Pebble Beach is absolutely wonderful at Concours. It's a week-long event. We start out with concourses at Quail Lodge. We have the historic races going on at Laguna Seca during the week. And then Sunday, as always, you have to be at Pebble Beach for the Concours Elegance. So the atmosphere is wonderful. You see exciting new vehicles here on the concept lawn. You see old vehicles on the concourse. It's art in motion. I'm fortunate to be here and representing Jaguar and the all-new E-Trophy Race Series car.